That's okay. I'll get it back. Alright, time to spend our pointses. I don't know if France can sustain this. Oh, Sweden's at war with them. Swelling and crashing around the fortress of the walls of mighty Krakow. I think I've got good relations with everybody. Let's keep relations with Japan. They're probably... and they're on their way up. So I think, like, decision-wise, the only thing left is the Suez Canal. And oddly enough, if we get the Dutch in our sphere, we can do that! But that doesn't seem like something that would be easy to do. Especially since it looks like they're on their way back up. No, that seems like a fool's errand. So what do I need for steamships? I can build more troops. Port, a level 3 port. Okay. Sabotage. Factory in one of our states has become the target of a mild but costly sabotage campaign during the past few weeks. And local management suspects that a known socialist agitator in the area is responsible for this development, as the gentleman in question is known by management to have taken issue with the decision they recently took regarding company internal division of labors. And they fired somebody, nothing wrong with that. I get some militancy. Rich strata is for losers, because they don't really do anything. Portugal goes bankrupt. Looks like Mexico's lending to a lot of people. Seems like a position that Mexico would not necessarily be in. However, I suppose they are. I suspect that Mexico may be running out of pops for troops. And we're going to see some... eventually, we're probably going to see some problems with them getting revanchism and stuff like that. So we'll probably see some fascists pop up in the area. Right, 1870. 1870. Spain's relations. Now, I don't really have a particular reason to want to go to war with Spain, since I didn't get a core on this. But it does seem like that might not be a bad idea. No, it actually looks like France is winning this pretty handily. I don't see, well, they're being stupid, basically. If they're winning this war, England is doing it. What exactly is the state of the war? Well, they're winning, it looks like. Okay. In a little bit, we can... I don't really know why I'm bothering to put all my troops down there. I suppose if there is going to be a surprise attack, it's probably going to come from Mexico. Right, is anybody even competing with me for Colombia? No. France might be. No, they're not. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's put our points towards the USA here. I could put Haiti in my sphere temporarily. What was I working on before? Paraguay? Bolivia? It's Paraguay. Okay. I don't think I'm producing any soldiers in Alaska anyway. So I don't think it really matters. So what's this about? Why is my money low? Alright, so we've unlocked that. We want analytic philosophy. Apparently all those things got funded. Great. New York is booming business-wise. Excellent. Got 9 diplomacy points. Got a majillion relations with Brazil. Million relations with Colombia. I decided I didn't want Paraguay, didn't I? Oh, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I think relations with USCA are good. I think Austria is going to stay in Great Powers. Ooh, France's military score is disastrously low. I am ahead of them in military score. If they had anything worth taking, I would attack them, but they don't. They just have some useless islands over here. If the United Kingdom was in the same position, I would attack them for Canada. They are not. They are winning. Merchants harassed. On this subject, I would like to bring up the issue of a merchant operating in one of my constituencies, who wrote to me last month the most distressing story of how trade goods of his had been seized by customs officials in a foreign port. Again, I can only reiterate that further tolerance of these abridgments of the unrestricted freedom of international trade will only serve to compound the problem further with every year that passes. A senator known for his ardent support of free trade has held a speech in Congress today, detailing grievances against the foreign powers. I'm just being authentic here. I didn't realize this is a general term for parliamentary system, and that is basically what Congress is. I'm just saying that to be a goof. A goof! Have a goofy guards. I could probably use another engineer. And another dragoon. With which dragoon people? Dragoon people down here. But as you can see, focusing soldiers has really ramped up my military ability here. Ah, there it goes. Well, if Russia was smart, they would help out in this battle, but they're not, because they're idiots. New Delhi, with no shame about its political leanings, has been incorporated in Washington, the American Red Star, official party organ for the American Socialist Party. Red Star publishes deeply moving social commentary, seldom without picturesque little reports on the conditions of working men and women across the world. The Red Star stands, or so it claims, for international solidarity, workers' rights, unionism, and class struggle on a broad, democratic, and socialist basis. I don't know if socialism was really that common in the United States in the Reconstruction era. I do not know a whole lot about that. I would rather have socialists than liberals, though, by a wide margin, because they have better economic policies. In that they don't have LF. But school systems. Actually, let's look to see what would give the most immigrant attraction. I think these are all flat 1% bonuses. population growth here. That's good. But I think it's good to get these in first. Come on, guys who aren't France. Wait, I don't even know who I'm rooting for here. I suppose I should be rooting for France. Anything that completely fucking destabilizes Europe is good for me. And that is what France is doing. Puts Europe on the decline and me on the rise. I want to see how far I can get into analytical philosophy. I'll actually complete it by the end of the year. Okay, Romania acquires all cores and core provinces. So they lost prestige on that. England did. France should have lost some prestige on that, but they didn't because Austria was the target. Montenegro goes bankrupt. Who cares about Montenegro? I guess Austria isn't staying up. Well, war in Europe is over and France has lost. I suppose that's good for us. Let's just finish this tech and then... It looks like they're not taking very good care of Belize. It's exploded. And then we'll decide the fate of this LP, I suppose. Chile. Are they in our sphere? I guess they are. That's not enough rebels for me to be concerned, though. I mean, at this point, my hegemony is nearly complete. It's only people that I have very bad relations with because of a war with Brazil. A war that I was on the side of Brazil, not that I was declaring war on Brazil. Okay, so what I need is machine guns. This will give me the tech I need for Alaska. And possibly the Yukon. I did have some points left over. Let's see how long this will take to get finished. It's like May of 71. I'm actually pretty interested to see if we can get this. If we can get that, then England can't get this. I don't think. And I guess it's got a good estimate. Okay, so get some points with Paraguay. What was that? You should tell me. Cordial. Okay. But I still have the potential goal of taking over Haiti. Nobody would care. I could probably take out something else. It's okay, Sweden. We'll buy your Swedish fishes. So I guess the Great Power list is not as set in stone as I thought. Okay. Switzerland's coming back up. I guess the list will change in November. I think that's when it changes. Rise of Bavaria. a nice guy to talk to. That has some terrifying implications, actually. If Bavaria falls back down and the NGF spheres them, then we'd have ridiculous Germany on our hands. Which would make, you know, Germany's former war seem really stupid. In that it would prevent them from, you know, doing stuff. Actually, they can't do that because they don't have stuff here. Which they would need. Of course, Austria would need that too. Yeah, I guess it is right. Alright, I guess I'll go for a little bit more length. I actually haven't even finished uploading any of the other episodes, so most of the suggestions in those are going to go unheeded, unfortunately. Most people are just like, kill Mexico, so I guess I'm doing that. Right now I'm letting my infamy drop because of my goal with Haiti is my next immediate thing. And I need to have a lower thing. I think it's a good idea. Morelos Patrimony. And I'm not sure that's what our, you know, propagandist would put it. Here. Chihuahua. We get a core on it. We'd probably say something a little bit more diplomatic. Bavaria's now fallen off the list again. Being number 11 now. Two Sicilies is here to stay, it looks like. I'm frankly surprised that we haven't seen any stirrings of Italy. We're on 189 industry, which puts us pretty far behind these guys in industry points, but just wait. Oh, just wait. Actually, in the AI's hands, they somehow get ridiculous scores, but I've never managed to get those ridiculous 5,000 point economies playing as the USA. Mostly because I'm not really willing to stay in LF for as long as, you know, I don't like it. Yeah! Free drinks. Woo. Alright. One thing we can hope for is that the United Kingdom does not have the text required to do this, so we'll go unopposed for a while. What about Russia? They can colonize it. I don't think they will, because of my cores. Here we go. We can do it. Okay. Somebody else got it. It was probably the United Kingdom. That was what happened, because otherwise I couldn't really get that without getting one of these other techs. Okay. When can I create a protectorate? Okay. Let's keep going until then. It's the Yukon we're looking at. If the English get to it, I'll probably just pull out, because I don't really want to deal with that. Let's start. Economic responsibility is very good. I think late classical theory is probably good just to get a cheap tech out of the way. I'm really interested in this. I apologize if sitting here watching blank territories is uninteresting, but that's how colonization is in this game, you know? I'm just waiting until the end of the year. Persia goes bankrupt. We've got an election going on. Looks like a solid victory for the Liberals, with the Socialists holding them up. So no luck getting that. So we might as well. What does it look like socialist? Protectionism, state capitalism, secularized, full citizenship, anti-military. The only thing I don't like is anti-military. But at the very least, it's not pacifism. So let us try to focus on socialism if it's all possible. We got a pretty liberal society. It's not completely out of this question like owning India does. Secularized. Religion is not a political issue, which is in fact 30% of the vote there. Creeping up on 200. Our industry score. Okay, our stuff building and building. Can I build steamships yet? No, because I don't have my ports. Maryland will be, Baltimore will be my first one. I don't need too many. Not for steamships. You only really need to start blitzing tons of shit when you start getting into bloating your stuff later. Protectionism. For doing that stuff. Awesome. American Alaska. All pops. Lose 3 militancy. I like this one though. Gets me prestige gain, and then gets you prestige gain is good stuff. I don't really have to have my cursor over this because it'll show up on the map. Protectionism. All of it. Get some prestige from getting some text first. Flu pandemic. Fight it. Fight the flu. Punch it in the face. Punch the flu! Okay, scientific management's pretty good. I really think we need to start building up our capital. As in, building up our money reserves. So I think commerce is a good idea at this point. Let's get functionalism though, that's probably really good. Okay, we want anti-military. Well, nothing we can do to focus against it. If I could get kicked back into conservatism, that would not be bad either. Speaking of weird conservatives, I guess these would be reactionaries. The rise of the KKK. The Ku Klux Klan, abbreviated the KKK, was a decentralized organization primarily composed of white Southerners. Formed in 1865 by Confederate war veterans from Tennessee. A secret vigilante group known for its iconic symbolism of burning crosses and white hoods and robes. The KKK was formed in opposition to the tenets of the Republican Reconstruction. Excuse me, in our game it was the Democratic Reconstruction. Dedicated to preserving white supremacy in the former Confederate states, the Klan shunned few means in accomplishing its goal, and violence directed at Southern Republicans and blacks was rule rather than an exception. The Klan was suppressed by the federal government by passing the Force Acts of 1871 during the first term of Ulysses S. Grant. Today we receive news that burning crosses have been seen blazing against warm, dark night skies of the South. It took my baby away. Damn you, Dixie! That seems overwhelming. I guess it's what we want anyway. Nobody even likes that. I guess that's not what they're voting for, though. What are they voting for? Why do they like the Republicans so much? $14-hour work day. That's because they'll put the reforms in. I guess. Atheism's a pretty strong thing. Oh no, I guess it's not. Moralism's high, jingoism's high. Pro-military's high. Okay, LF is pretty high. I guess people like that. Kaboom! What the hell's this? Backing a country in a crisis? I guess that's what we want. Hey, stop it. What do we want here? What is this? You're not even going to be a great power. Why would we back you? No. No, we're not going to back you. That's dumb. We'll let the Germans get in a war over this again. Yeah, I guess they won't. No. Well, I guess we said yes anyway. But no in spirit. Naturally, they are right for state capitalism. Dangerous, because that's also the thing that the Hermosillo Patrimony, Great Protectorate. Long live the USA. I know! Election! Stop it! Yeah, I didn't think so. Just gonna get a socialists, though. Boom. Create a colony here. A colony. Well, I was already a colony there. So we've gotten even more a historical land. Our domination of North and South America grows. I think that's pretty good end to the session. We have even more soldiers with which to build up our armies and destroy all of Canada. But let me know. I mean, I still want to take out Haiti. I think I still need to get some lowered points. I need to be single digits because it's going to cost me 22 to take out Haiti. And I mean, honestly, I just want to be kind of bros with everybody else for now. How close are we to spheering Paraguay? Pretty darn close. And North America, only really we, the USCA, which is in our sphere. Mexico, which is probably going to be killed more by us. Although I might end up sphering them. Puppeting them, one of the two. Haiti. Like I said, I'm planning to kill them if I continue this. South America, I've got about half of it in my sphere, one of which is going to be coming up soon. England's got one. I could probably knock them out of their sphere. It's only a matter of time before the rest of them are there. I've got 100 points. Nobody's even competing with me. The Monroe Doctrine is in full force. And we've even got extra parts of Canada on our belt, as well as completing our goals of getting islands here and getting Panama. Now, of course, once we get, ports and stuff over here, which I should have done a lot earlier, we can start snagging these islands eventually. But they're too far away at the moment. I should have been paying attention to that earlier. But it's not that important. So, like I said, that's probably good for a session. Let me know if you guys want me to continue this. I will see you next time on Let's Play Victoria 2! And if I don't see you for this, then I'll probably play another game. I don't know. I'll let it go for a little while, see if people want me to keep doing it.